In ridiculous claim news.
Aren't they all?
I don't know, was your claim ridiculous when you hurt your finger, Ant? No.
No, it was not.
It was not.
Yeah,
So there you go.
it's true.
Debunked. Live debunking.
Submitted by Batter Up. I'm assuming
Hey,
it's
swing,
Hey, bada bada swing, bada 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 swing.
bad.
Isn't that Rookie of the Year or some shit?
It's all.
All of them, Sandlot.
Oh, true.
This is what they do.
Oh,
in
I love
baseball.
that 7th inning song.
What's that?
That's really specific.
Take me out
yeah.
to the ball
Oh, that's what it's
game.
called?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Stretch. They sing it during the 7th inning stretch. He's right. I forgot.
That's an awesome song. And everyone stands up. They all sing it.
Yep. And they all like do this shit. Where they're
Yeah.
all like, yeah, this shit. It's like drunk Boston.
Yeah.
Boston. Yeah, it's great. Because they're drunk. They always do it the opposite. Yeah.
We're doing the real way.
Yep.
A religious scholar tried to block yoga from Russian prisons, stating it would make the inmates turn gay.
Yoga does have an effect on the gay stuff.
Makes sense.
It does?
Dude, I remember being in high school and doing yoga at a PE class, and I was like, nah, dude.
You guys got to do yoga at PE?
That's so fun.
It was tight.
That's such a San Diego thing to do.
But we were all too cool and shit, you know what I mean? Where it's like,
you guys
nah,
just
dude,
stand
I'm a
there?
guy,
The
no way,
first time I
bro.
did yoga was so hard. The down dog, it like hurt my
It was
hands,
hard.
like my arms so much. I was like, this is the resting position. It's crazy.
The first time I did yoga was Bikram yoga, and there was a fat Indian dude teaching the class, but he was the most flexible dude I ever seen. And there was a lot of girls at yoga pants.
We had a sub who was a part-time yoga instructor, and so she had us do yoga for a day.
Oh, that's
But we were all way too cool. We're guys, no way. But then we got to see chicks' butts in front of us, and we're like, whoa, sick.
Wait a minute, this is kind of
It was like a duality, yeah.
Yeah.
In college, we took a like meditation type class, and we do yoga as well. But they stopped doing it because people would fall asleep after like laying down.
Yeah, I'd for sure fall asleep.
Especially in college, dude. When you're at max stress and shit,
And you're hungover and stuff.
you get to close your eyes, it's over.
I had classmates that would come to school in pajamas with pillows, and every period they would just sleep like this.
what the fuck? What's the point?
Where'd you go to college?
No, high school, high school.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I remember that phase. Remember when like going to school in your pajamas was cool? Like
I remember
going
that
in
too.
boxers and slippers and stuff.
I remember that.
Like fluffy, like slippers.
And it wasn't even
Yeah.
pajama day, guys.
No,
Pajama
you
day
just
was
went.
fun,
You just showed up like that.
That was hella fun.
All right, so there's this Russian prison where authorities have reinstated yoga after dismissing a claim by a religious scholar saying that the practice would make
What religion?
um
You don't know?
Yogian.
Gay yoga?
theological
Gay yoga.
professor.
Theological.
So someone checked out the jail and they were like, "That's gay."
The priest came in and then they caught all the guys. They're doing like a downward dog position and they're like, that's gay, homie.
Funny. So yeah, they're saying that
What if I picture a dude in like an Orthodox Christian outfit. You know how they look like old ancient like priests and shit? And then they have the fucking smoke that they're going down the fucking jail hall like this and they're like, that's so gay.
Yeah, then like everyone's having a meditative time in there,
Yeah.
and like, "That's gay." I'm like, "Aw."
Bro, that is gay, bro. Come on, that's fucking gay, bro. Don't do that.
Rushing that.
I've heard somebody say this shit before, like at clubs or something. I've heard that kind of exactly what you're doing right now. I've heard that in real life.
yeah, so this theological professor named Alexander Dworkin wrote a document suggesting, bless you, that yoga could cause uncontrolled sexual arousal and homosexuality in detention centers, leading to riots. So
Wait, if people
Riots?
are having sex, they're not rioting.
They're butt fucking all day.
So they're raping and then that's causing a riot.
Raping has nothing to do with sex. It's about power.
true.
Check this out, though. This is the conspiracy.
I'm trying to dominate.
There is no consent sex in prison.
The priest is
Right.
gay.
No, there's consensual sex in prison.
The priest is a closet gay.
Yeah, probably.
When he watched the yoga session and all the dudes were in hot yoga pants,
Yep.
bending over, he got hard. And he said, oh no, if I'm fucking horny off of this, someone else might be getting mad horny as well.
He's like, can we be real for a second? Whose nipples didn't get hard watching this shit? And everyone's like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, well, you're not being honest.
He was like, inmates in Lululemon make me hard. How about you guys? Yeah? 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 Okay. This is too gay. That's
It's almost always that shit. It's like some guy like being, repressed in his own feelings and shit, and then he's got to come down on everybody about his own shit.
It always comes
the
out later.
most homophobic dudes tend to be the gayest.
Suck the most dick.
That's true.
Yeah.
They did a study on they got a bunch of dudes that they wrote this survey. They're like, okay, they found the most homophobic guys that claim that they're super anti-gay and all this stuff, and then they got a bunch of guys that were like, I'm cool with it, I'm straight, but I'm cool with it, right? But they both claim to be straight, and then they fucking got like fucking like, I don't know, like a dick meter or some shit, right? They wrapped around this thing to check their like heart rate, erection,
Dickometer.
all that shit, right? I don't know what it's called, but it's like wrapped around a dick and shit. And then so they made them watch gay porn, and majority of the guys that claim to be like anti-gay and all that stuff, they got rock hard solid and horny, blood pressure up, all that stuff when they're watching gay porn. And then the straight guys that were just indifferent to like how they feel about gays or whatever, nothing.
If you read the study, the scientists said that these guys got rock hard. And
That's how it makes science fun.
Yeah.
I believe it.
That's how I translate it though.
I buy it.
It's like, yeah, they got rock hard, yep.
Yeah, so then when Bart looked up gay porn to see if he was gay, like he was actually doing a scientific study.
Putting on a science hat.
He wanted to make sure he was like
What he was claiming to be.
if he was straight, bi, or gay, right? So he was watching porn, and then in the middle, he got curious, so he started watching gay porn, beating off to that, and he's like, no matter how hard he tried, he got limp, and it didn't turn him on.
But did he give it a real shot? Did he do 12 days of gay porn?
I don't know.
Then what does that make me then? Because
You're kind of gay.
I get aroused by watching girls, but I would never want to actually have sex with the girl.
So I forgot which class it was, but one of my teachers was it was psychology before I forgot what, but we were talking about the difference in sexuality between male and female and how we our experiences are definitely different, right? Because of how we're raised and how we look at things and just our biology. But she was saying like women tend to be more closer to the bi spectrum because what turns them on is very different from like guys we're simpletons.
We're very rigid.
Yeah.
It's a
You
yes
could
or
even
no.
see a guy in a yoga pants, and if they look like a girl, we'll get hard.
My theory about that is that you like the essence of whatever porn you're watching. So if you're watching lesbian porn and like they're really romantic or they're it's like very soft and caressing, then that's it. How is it when you watch
You know,
it?
I say I watch lesbian porn, but then I realize it's not really even that. Like, I just like watching a girl masturbate on her own just to watch it. Like, I don't even masturbate while I'm watching it, but then that turns me on, and then I get to town on myself. I put that shit away, and then I like it.
Maybe because that liberated person that's having that intimate moment with themselves is like, it's like you can see yourself doing that.
Yeah, you're unlocking what your repressed sexual feelings by watching this person.
Yeah.
The repressed.
Because I don't watch a guy jack off and go, fuck, I'm gonna do that later.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, where do I stand in that? I don't know.
But it's weird, like where I feel like I said, like guys experience and watch porn differently from women.
Well, the first porn I watched was gay porn because I had tried having sex before and it hurt so much that the thought of dicks rapidly going into a vagina was like fucking traumatizing. So, but I could watch two guys do it because it still had the dominance thing, but it wasn't like I was getting hurt at all.
You know what? That's probably what it is. So when you watch
I can't
porn,
watch
right?
two guys.
Yeah, well, I can't
It
anymore.
looks
I
like
don't
two
anymore.
buffaloes fucking, right? When you watch two guys. But then if
So
you
this was like the first experience I had.
But if you watch porn, you know it's not for the female because you look at it and you're like, that doesn't feel good.
No, that's not true. So then I watch gangbang porn now, and I watch the girl because I like to see her getting completely, utterly dominated. But I would not like to be gangbangs. I just like the dominance feeling in there that she's completely getting dominated.
And I like to watch guys fuck other guys while I sit there and I steel my fucking nerves and I watch it and if I don't get a boner, then I won. Yep. I'm like, I fucking win again, and I'm like 100 for 100 on this shit. I only win.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't even explain it because I think the experience is completely just different. Like I wouldn't.
I agree.
You like imagine that you're the guy, like being this girl.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
I think that's mainly what the guys do.
that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I imagine I'm piping this chick, and
Piping is just so funny.
yeah, you lay in pipe.
I know, but the turn was. That term.
But the funny thing is, like, it could be a black guy or a white guy or whatever. It's like, for that day, I'm black.
You know why? Because they're my brothers, dude. Whoever's fucking that chick is my brother.
It's like, hey, I'm just gonna borrow your body for a minute.
Yep.
That's me.
I've never thought of it that way.
I've never seen an Asian guy fucking porn though, except for when you're watching like Japanese porn or something, where it's like blurred out.
Yeah.
And then usually the guy just looks like just as scared as the girl.
Dude, there's some Japanese porn where, or like some Asian porn where like the girls like are like they're screaming and it sounds like they're really sad and getting hurt.
I
But I
agree.
guess it's just the sex noise they make.
I agree.
There is a category of rape porn.
I don't know, but like you know how like
That shit
different
blows
noises
my mind though. How
are different cultures.
yeah, sex is expressed so differently
Yeah.
in different cultures. Yeah, that shit's weird. And then women at their prime is expressed differently in different.
Right.
What is the considered prime women, right? Like I don't know. Like I think in Japanese it's like high school or college, or it might be the same here, but like there's still also, you know, women that are like in their 30s that are still hot as hell and like yeah.
Dude, one time I was doing my experiment where I watched dudes fuck, and then I got a little bit hard, but then I talked myself out of it.
Shut up.
That's how good I am at this shit.
It's like you work so hard at it.
I'm good at it.
Nice.
I even watched.
Barely get hard doing
I
that.
thought I was watching lesbian porn, and then the girl goes down, like they're kissing, and then the girl goes down, and then she starts sucking the lady's dick. Might as well.
One of my favorite
So
jokes.
you're like, today I'm a girl. My dick's a girl today.
Dude, one of my favorite Joe stories is he's watching a gangbang thing, right? And then all of a sudden he says that a guy turns his head and then another guy shoves his dick into the guy's mouth while they're fucking the girl. And then Joe's like, oh!
I could have might as well for that one.
Yeah.
I just it was like a threesome, right? And then the guy's like, hell yeah! And then they're doing it, and then the guy goes, oh yeah! And then he comes up and he grabs his buddy's dick and starts sucking it. And I was like, I didn't sign up for this
I wouldn't
one.
like that either.
I didn't sign
I
up.
just always imagine this guy sitting in his room below with a blue glow on his face.
Yeah.
And then he's just sitting there and he's like, yeah. And then he's like, oh!
That's exactly right.
Yep, I love it.
I didn't sign up for this shit.
Nope.